Okay, this is our last problem. We're given a trapezoid ORAP, and we're asked to find some certain information about it, okay? Namely, to prove that sides are parallel, okay? And then to prove that the midpoint is, or the mid-segment is actually 1/2 the sum of the two bases, okay? So let's start with finding the coordinates of M and N. Okay, so to find the coordinates for point M, we'll make that light green. We need two formulas. One, we need the midpoint formula for X, and we need the midpoint formula for Y. X1 plus, X2 divided by 2, and then Y1 plus Y2 divided by 2. Okay, so we're going to have to label the points that we are interested in. For point M, we are interested in this line, okay? So we are interested in these initial X values first to help us with our X value there, okay? So let's erase that. Now, we need to label. Here we have labeled that we need an X1 and an X2. So it doesn't really matter, but let's call this one X1 and let's call this one X2. Now we just plug it in. So X1, 0, plus X2, 2b, divided by 2. 2b plus 0 is 2b, divided by 2, we are just left with b. So now we have our first XM coordinate for point M, and that is b, okay? Now we're going to do the same process with our Y1 and Y2. So Y1 is 0 plus Y2, which is 2c. We do 0 plus 2c is 2c. 2c divided by 2, c. So we're going to pop that guy in there, and that is our y value. Okay? Again, pause anytime if you're getting lost or you need time to copy down. Okay? Rewind if you need it explained again. Okay? So there is our segment AP with N as the midpoint, and that will help us with these two values here. Okay? So for point N, we have a different task. Actually, let me shrink this whole thing down, and I'm going to move this over here, point N. Okay, so now we need an XM and a YM again, because this is also a midpoint. We already know the formulas right here. I'm not going to write it down again. So we need an X1 and a Y1 and an X2 and a Y2. So let's start with the X's. Okay, we have 2A plus 2D divided by 2. This one's a little bit tougher algebraically, but pretty much the same thing. We're going to get A plus D. Okay, the 2's essentially cancel, 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 and we're left with A plus D. Not a great thing for a coordinate, but, you know, we just got to work with what we got. All right? So now we're left with YM. Okay, formula's right there. I already wrote it to the side. We can erase those circles now. And we already have our Y values labeled. So we have 0 as our Y1 plus 2C divided by 2. 2C divided by 2 is C. That's a little bit better, okay? So now we have our midpoints of MN. Now, if we're trying to show that it is parallel to RA, well, we just need to show that it has the same slope. So we're going to find the slope of MN first. Slope is Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1, okay? Now, I'm going to erase all my X1 and Y1 labels. Why? Well, we're using a new series of points. We're using a new series of points in which to label. So this is my new X1, Y1 and X2, Y2. Because I'm finding the slope of MN and I need to use the coordinates of M and N in order to find my slope. So Y2 is C, Y1 is C, divided by A plus D minus B. Okay? That is going to be 0 over A plus D minus B. 0 divided by anything is just 0, so that's pretty good. We like that. All right, now let's find RA. So RA, the slope of that guy, let me move this over. Whoops. That works, I suppose. So let's find RA. I'm going to use purple for RA. RA slope. Okay, again, I need to label x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, you can refer to the slope formula if you want. I'm not going to write it down again. So y2, 2c, minus y1, 2c, over x2, 2d, minus x1, 2b. 2c minus 2c is 0. In the bottom, we get 2d minus 2b. It doesn't even really matter what we got in the bottom because that is just 0. Now, 0 is parallel to 0 because it is the same slope, so those are parallel. So here we have check. Okay, MN is parallel to RA. So let's quickly find the slope of OP, and I'm just going to shortcut it. If we look at the y values here, we have 0, we have 0. So in the top, we're going to get 0 minus 0, and we're going to see that the slope, nice, easily shown yellow here, slope of OP is going to be 0. So really, we have 3 parallel lines for MN, RA, and OP. Okay. Just to make sure everyone understands it, I'm going to pause right there, and then I'll start with the MN equals 1/2 OP plus RA in the last video.